Hi everyone, welcome back. Let's look at some of the important news that has been uh, in news lately. Yesterday, we witnessed this amazing match between India and England, and how earlier we were thinking that we had a really bad score, but the ballers they really changed the game, and now India really have a great foothold as far as bowling is concerned. Uh, in sports, we'll discuss all that in detail. Israel issue is still going on. A lot of countries are expressing their interest, expressing their opinions and warnings also. Like Iran recently said that if this continues, a lot of other countries will also join in, which is not a very good sign. Then again, we have some Supreme Court, High Court, and a lot of other news. So let's start. Let's see what the Hindu and other newspapers have reported. Here we have this Maharashtra speaker. He will meet the Solicitor General ahead of the Supreme Court hearing on the this Shiv Sena disqualification row. So this Rahul Narvekar, who is the Speaker of the Maharashtra State Assembly, he went to New Delhi and he will be meeting the Solicitor General Tushar Mehta. Please remember the name Tushar Mehta, who is the Solicitor General. He will, and this is ahead of the Supreme Court's scheduled hearing, which is on the plea that is filed by Uddhav Thackeray-led Shiv Sena, which has been urging the Speaker to expedite the disqualification proceedings against the legislatures of the ruling Eknath Shinde led Shiv Sena group. So that is what the issue is, and that is what he went there. So he went there. We said that there are a couple of meetings scheduled in Delhi, including the one with the Solicitor General, and he will take legal advice on the Shiv Sena hearing and then decide what to do about it. There is this hunger strike going on. This person is already, his health is deteriorating, but he is very strict on this Maratha quota reservation. This his activist, his name is Manoj Jarange Patil. I've mentioned him earlier also, and his health is deteriorating, but he is still firm on his resolute to continue his hunger strike. And he says that even if something happens to me, the Maratha community will carry on the agitation. The Maharashtra Chief Minister, he has expressed concern, and he hopes that he will take a reasonable stance and he will not go to this extreme. His demand is that the government is not serious about Maratha reservation. This is an interesting news where the Directorate of Enforcement, that is ED, they are taking help of ISRO and IIT Kanpur to probe into the illegal sand mining in Tamil Nadu. So there are investigators from the ED. They have sought the support of the scientists from ISRO and IIT Kanpur to assess the area and the quantum of the sand that has been mined along the riverbed in this in Tamil Nadu. This is a very hopeful news. Government is preparing to release this document called Vision India 2047. Now, this essentially is a plan for development to make India, a developed country, a 30 trillion economy by 2047. So the government is in the midst of finalizing. It's in the midst of finalizing, and maybe in 3 months the Prime Minister may reveal this. So finalizing a national vision plan to make India a developed nation by 2047, and this is to ensure that the country does not slip into a middle income trap. What happened to several other countries that have been in the similar stage of development. So Prime Minister Narendra Modi is expected to unveil the plan within the next 3 months. Now this includes a outline of reforms, outcomes to be achieved by 2030, along with structural changes in governance that will be critical to make India that 30 trillion economy by 2047, with a per capita income of $18,000 to $20,000. There is this mounting pressure on Karnataka government, and it says that it will accept the caste survey report. Now there is this speculation rife over the fate of the socio-economic survey, as the tenure of the current chairman of the State Commission for Backward Classes is coming to an end. Now the High Command will decide on cabinet reshuffle, says the Chief Minister. So now hardly 1 month is left for the current chairman of the Karnataka State Commission for backward classes to end and speculate the rife over the fate of the socio-economic survey, which is called this caste census. So the Chief Minister Siddaramaiah, he reiterated that the Congress government's commitment to accept the report. We will accept the report. Now, since the publication of the caste survey report by Bihar government, I'm pretty sure you have been following that. Bihar government, the pressure has increased on the Congress government in the southern state to accept the report on the socio-economic survey that is conducted by the State Commission. Sad news coming from Andhra Pradesh. 8 people died, 32 injured in a train accident in Andhra Pradesh. So at least 8 passengers, they were killed, and 32 injured, where a passenger train rammed another from behind at the this Kantakapalli station, which is 36 kilometers from Visakhapatnam in Vizianagaram district of Andhra Pradesh. There was human error involved. Officials said that this Visakhapatnam Raigad passenger train number 08504, it hit the stationary Visakhapatnam Palasa passenger train on this Vizianagaram Visakhapatnam line, resulting in the derailment of 4 coaches, and this happened around 7 p.m. The toppled coaches fell on the track and crashed into one another. In Delhi, as you know that there is a lot of pollution, environment related issues, and they keep taking new measures. So BS3 and BS4 buses will probably be banned in this NCR areas. It has been urged to the centre. So the Environment Minister Gopal Rai has urged the centre to enforce a complete ban on buses that are running on lower quality diesel engines in NCR areas of neighboring states. Now, according to the Centre's Commission for Air Quality Management, only electric, CNG and BS6 compliant diesel buses will be allowed to operate from 1st November between Delhi and the areas in Haryana, UP, Rajasthan that fall within the NCR. Okay, so here we have 20,300 amount that is pulled out by foreign portfolio investors in October, which is essentially because of the uncertainty due to the Israel-Hamas conflict. So that much has been withdrawn from the portfolio. There is an increase in the participation of women in India's workforce, 37%, which is a good number. So the participation of women in the workforce has increased to 37% in 22-23 fiscal from 23% in 17-18 as per the Union Education Minister. As I was mentioning earlier, the Israeli actions may enforce everyone to act, says Iranian President Ibrahim Raisi. So he said that Israel's ongoing bombardment of Gaza may force everyone to act in the latest warning that is issued by the Islamic Republic since the start of the Israeli-Hamas conflict. He says that the crimes of the Zionist regime have crossed the red lines, and this may force everyone to take action. He said this on Twitter, X now, which was earlier Twitter. Then he also mentions Washington. He says that Washington asks us not to do anything, but they keep giving support to Israel. So that is also one thing they mentioned. Developed countries to overshoot carbon emissions goal. Now there is a study. As per this study, what is going to happen is that developed countries that are already responsible for 3/4 of existing carbon emissions, they will end up emitting 38% more carbon in 2030 than they have than they have committed to. So now going by the current trajectories, this shows a study that was published last week by the Delhi based think tank Council for Energy, Environment and Water, CEEW. Now this study, which comes ahead of the 28th Conference of Parties COP28 of the United Nations Framework on Climate Change, this to be held in Dubai in November and December, shows that 83% of this overshoot will be caused by US, Russia and European Union. So many people have been charged with murder. 164 Bangladesh Nationalist Party, including Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir, they have been accused of murdering a police officer. So these are all our opposition leader parties. So the Bangladesh main opposition leader and more than 100 other top party members, they are charged with the murder of a policeman that was killed in demonstrations that have erupted ahead of upcoming elections. Now those being charged, they make up the bulk of the BNP leaders, and potentially they will face up to a death penalty if they are found guilty. Mr. Alamgir is the General Secretary of this party, BNP, 75 years of age. Very sad news. I was also personally very shaken by this news. The moment I got up, I got to hear this on Facebook that the Chandler, our favorite Chandler, Matthew Perry, he died. He was only 54. Matthew Perry, he has been, it has been all over the media for the past few years that he has been, it says a troubled star, because he has been, struggling with addiction and alcohol and painkillers. So he was found dead in a hot tub. So a lot of people have been sad about it. All over social media, people are posting his. In fact, it's interestingly, his last Instagram post was also in the bathtub, in the hot tub, which is apparently the same hot tub where he was found lying dead. No foul play, however, has been confirmed, but very sad to see him go. I'm pretty sure very famous show, this Friends, back in the 90s. Everybody was a huge fan of this show. Still available on Netflix. Still people revisit it every now and then. It was one of the most popular American TV show that has global audience. Then we have this Emmanuel Macron, French president. France plans to make abortion rights irreversible. That's a good news. French president Emmanuel Macron said that he plans to enshrine abortion rights in the constitution to make them irreversible. Now he said that a draft project would be submitted to the State Council and France's highest administrative court with a view to making abortion rights constitutional by the end of the year. United Nations chief, Guterres, he is in Nepal now. He meets Nepal Prime Minister Prachand, Pushpa Kamal Dahal Prachand. So Antonio Guterres, he was called on Nepal. He called on Nepal Prime Minister after arriving. Mr. Guterres also held separate meetings with the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister for Defence, Purna Bahadur Khadka, and Foreign Minister Narayan Prasad Saud. Great match yesterday. I'm pretty sure everybody followed this. It was Sunday, and it was India versus England. Although England, though being a defending champion, has not been in form lately, especially in this World Cup, it has been at rank 10. and it's very surprising. But still, I mean, in the first half, the way the bowling went, we all were kind of scared that Virat Kohli got out at zero. Then uh, Shubham Gill also did not could not do much, and we lost a lot of wickets very quickly, and ended up with not a very great score. But despite all that, our bowlers took the responsibility, and they really made sure that we not only win but win by 100 runs. That was unbelievable in this kind of match. Uh, Most of the credit goes to the captain Rohit Sharma, who scored 87. That was the cornerstone, as the we and he was also given the player of the match, the man of the match. Shami, Bumrah, they really helped a lot. So, in the sprawling Gangetic Plains, India's fertile run in the current World Cup continued unhindered. So now we have already won. We are on 6 on 6. So out of 6 matches, we have won all the 6 matches, and we are at the top of the table now. This match happened at the Ekana Stadium, where we could make 229, and England had to make 230, but we stopped them at 129. So at only 34.5 overs. So that was a great match. And with this, India has also become the number 2 in the World Cup wins. I mean, all the World Cup wins. So Australia is at number 1 with 73 wins. Then New Zealand was at 58, but after yesterday's win, we have surpassed New Zealand, and we have reached the 59th spot. So we are at 59th spot. New Zealand is at 58, and yeah. So world's number 2. Although we have to win a lot to become number 1, because Australia has had 73 wins. So there is a lot of matches to win to equal Australia. A lot of years required. Okay, we have this Yuki Bamri and Julian Cash, of Britain. They beat Robert Galloway and Albano Olivetti in the doubles final Challenger tennis tournament in Brest, France. So yeah, these were the prominent news. This is from sports. This is international news. Some national news, some good news, some this train accident, not so good news, horrible news. So yeah, so these are the kind of news you have to be aware of as far as your examinations are concerned. So not much days are left for your CLAT paper. The CLAT is on 3rd December, and it's already, the October has ended. You have only November. So keep practicing, and these are the current affairs of this last few days are very important, because it has been observed in the past that the day on which you are appearing for the paper, even the current affairs that are the news that was 20 days ago, 15 days ago, that also appears in the paper. So that is it's very important to be attentive, follow the news till especially in this the next 15 days are very crucial. So all right, thank you so much. See you in the next session with more set of news. Till then, have a good day. Goodbye.